Hello everyone and welcome back to COOLCAPETRAVEL.com, which is all about fun and informative travel videos. Today we are doing a walking tour through Cape Town CBD, and where else is a better place to start than the colourful houses of the Bo-Kaap. So stay tuned if you would like to see what it's like to walk through Cape Town CBD and learn a little bit about the fascinating history of this city. Walking this route at a relaxed pace would take you just under an hour to complete, and links to all the destinations that we visit, including a Google map of the route, are included in the description down below. Right, the Bo-Kaap is a neighborhood that was originally built for slaves and contains the largest concentration of pre-1850 architecture in South Africa, and is the oldest surviving residential neighborhood in Cape Town. If you want to find out more about this beautiful neighborhood, check out my Bo-Kaap episode. What's this? It's the Slave Master's card. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's admire some classic heavy metal now here at Laude Classic Motors. Wow, these are drop dead gorgeous. And now for a quick dash through Greenmarket Square, which is the second oldest public space in South Africa and your one-stop shop for all things African curios. Are you ready for Long Street? Yeah, this is party central in Cape Town, although COVID has ripped through here like a wrecking ball. Oh, and now we are going in a bit of an unplanned direction. I was just walking down Long Street and then these gentlemen pulled me inside their shop because apparently I am the size of all the clothes they have in here.
We have a men's unisex clothing brand and it's produced in Cape Town. Everything is local that you see here. So the only thing we import is the textiles. The cottons are all locally made, locally woven. We produce in Salt River, and this is our lovely salesman, huh?
Yeah, and yeah, this brand it's amazing. It makes me feel happy to work for people that they actually look out for the people. It's a beautiful love brand from feel to touch. You know, and like we were saying, this man behind the camera here, he's like the perfect hanger for this brand. So, thanks for that.
We proudly local. We want to support local people, and it's most of the people that work in the factory are women from the townships. So they are the only breadwinners in the family. So it's a great thing to support.
I wonder if these guys know that I have the fashion sense of a concrete block. Well, the Cape Town textile and clothing industry used to be huge and they supplied all of South Africa and Namibia's clothing. But at the end of apartheid, when sanctions ended and our borders opened, the industry was swiftly decimated by Chinese imports and they couldn't compete. By the way, that is the Cape Town High Court. It is the highest court in the land here. Magnificent looking building, and that is Mama Africa right here in Long Street. Oh, I do long for the days when the party was non-stop here in Long Street. The atmosphere and vibe here used to be so cool, and I hope it will all return very soon. Oh, and look, here is the Long Street Turkish bath and indoor swimming pool, also currently closed due to COVID. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the South African Museum and Planetarium that exhibits everything about South African natural history. And now we are entering the Company Gardens, which is a park and garden that was laid out by the Dutch East India Company to supply the castle and the ships that pass through here with fresh fruit and vegetables. Today it is like the Central Park of Cape Town. This pear tree is the oldest one in the garden and is believed to have come from Holland in the time of Van Riebeeck, thus making it one of the first trees to have been cultivated in South Africa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Tuinhuis, which is the official office of the President of South Africa. And this building was constructed in 1700 by the Dutch East India Company and has been used as an official residence by almost all of the governors of the Cape and by all the state presidents of South Africa. And now I've run into Kuma.
Hi, my name is Kuma and this is my art. I do self-portraits of homeless guys and commuters around the gardens. So yeah, this is basically my art. You can get me on Chumasom and Instagram.
This brave little artist lost his right leg in a hit-and-run accident and he is currently homeless as all of his income has disappeared due to COVID. I bought this gorgeous picture off of him and I can't stop looking at it. There's so much going on here. I'm definitely going back to find out more. Follow him on Instagram. We hope to see you again soon when we pass through here. Okay.
I'm always here.
Always here. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye. Wow, this is what I admire about so many South Africans who face insurmountable challenges every day, but you will never hear them complain, and they are always friendly and happy to see you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now coming up to the Houses of Parliament of South Africa. And just around the corner from here is the Slave Lodge, which was built in 1679, making it the second oldest existing colonial structure of the Cape Colony. And as we turn another corner, we are now approaching the old Slave Tree Memorial, which was an old fir tree that was cut down in 1916. The site is now a memorial erected on a traffic island in remembrance of the very large numbers of slaves that were said to be sold under this tree. Okay, everybody, we are now getting closer and closer to the Castle of Good Hope. But first, let's look up into the sky. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite skyscraper in Cape Town. Just look at that gorgeous Art Deco timepiece. I am mesmerized with this building, ladies and gentlemen. And if you just have a look here at the entrance hall, I have never seen such gorgeous Art Deco glamour, so well preserved. I love this building. And when it was completed in 1940, it was the tallest one in all of Africa. And now we are approaching the Cape Town City Hall, and one of its more recent claims to fame is that balcony over there. Is where Nelson Mandela stood and addressed the nation for the first time as a free man just after his release from prison. Very significant spot. And now we are moving away through the Grand Parade, which is the oldest public space in all of South Africa. And we're approaching the Castle of Good Hope. If you want to learn more about this building, which is the oldest colonial building in South Africa, then make sure you watch my Castle of Good Hope episode. And that brings us to the end of our walking tour today. Thank you for joining us, and remember to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content, and have a lovely day.